So this is going to be a video covering the transport pipes plugin, which is Buildcraft without mods. So first thing you're going to do when you log into the server, if you're not prompted with a texture pack, it'll come up and say this server recommends a texture pack. What you need to do is you need to back out of the server, click on your server, go to edit, and make sure that this server resource packs is prompt. And then hit done, and then you can log in. Alright, so now that we're on the server and we have our resource pack, if we go ahead, you might not see the resource any real difference in your pipes. What you need to do is you need to type pipes settings. And then you'll see a bunch of options here for render distance, item visibility, and render system. You want to click this till, and it'll come up and say the server recommends custom resource pack. Hit yes, it'll automatically download and install the resource pack. And then if you type in pipe settings again, you'll see this says system, render system modeled. And you'll see how the pipe, you'll see like a preview here. That's how you know if it works. It works. If you're having FPS issues, item visibility, turn this to hide, teleport away, or log out and log back in, and you won't see the little items inside the pipes. For people who have laptops or lower end computers, this can help with FPS. This plugin does help with hopper lag on servers, but it kind of transfers the lag to clients because of the item rendering. So we're going to go ahead and leave this to show for now. And then if we go ahead and we go down, you'll notice I have some boards set up over here. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make yourself a wrench. So this is the vanilla crafting recipe. It's 4 redstone and a stick. So if we go ahead and take our 4 redstone, and you can see it's already prompted in our crafting table, and since we're using the recipe, or the resource pack, we get to see the custom picture. This is what it looks like. All these boards are in vanilla without the resource pack, so I can kind of show you the difference. So, next thing you do, once we have our wrench, you can see it says click on specific ducts to change their behavior, shift click to show nearby hidden ducts. Okay? Next thing we need to do is we need to make a pipe. So pipes are pretty cheap. They're 4 glass. And if you want to have colors, all you do is add a dye in the middle. So let's go ahead and give Mike blue dye 1. So let's go ahead and make some blue pipes. And you'll see if I open up my little crafting helper, you'll notice that I can make different colored pipes. And it's a 1-to-1 recipe for pipes. So let's go ahead and test out some pipes here. So I'm going to go ahead and slash more of this, and then I'm going to give myself a chest. So, first thing to note, when placing pipes, they do not require any tools to break them. You can simply punch them and get the items back. Okay, next thing is, pipes by themselves do not do anything. So you can see if I put pipes in here, they do not do anything. These are just the movers. Okay, we're going to need to make what's called an extraction pipe. So if we go back over to our little picture thing, we can see that 4 glass plus a oak plank gives us an extraction pipe. So if we come back over to our little example, and we take away our regular pipes, we put down an extraction pipe, you'll notice that items start to come in. So let's go ahead and put another pipe down, and you can see that items start transferring to this chest. If we take our wrench on an extraction pipe and right click it, we have an inventory. So, the extraction direction. This works if you have multiple chests in multiple locations. Which one do you want the pipe to pull from? So if I go ahead and give myself another chest and I place it here, you can see that it connects and then items start going here. But maybe I don't want that. Maybe I only want it to pull from the west. So now it's going to pull out of this chest and put into this chest. So, next thing that we need to look at is, let's say that we want items to move faster, right? Because this is kind of slow. Well, what we can do is we can change the extraction amount. So we can set it to 16. So I'm going to go ahead and give myself some, sure, we'll do some cobbled deep slate. And you can see that it starts moving 16 items every time. Let me go ahead and grab a axe real quick here. So let's say that we want to maybe extend our pipe. Well, we can do that. And we can do that while items are flowing through it. And you notice the items don't pop out. Even though there's nothing connecting, it will not pop out. And if we place a pipe, items start to flow. But this is kind of slow. This is, I mean, it's cool, it's doing 16 items, but it's kind of slow. So, we can go ahead and make some ice pipes. So these are simply crafted with 4 glass and 1 snow block. And what these allow you to do, that is a white pipe, is these simply allow you to move items faster. So if we go down here and we break all of our blue pipes and we replace them with ice pipes, and then we put some items in there, you'll notice that when the items get to the ice, they start moving really quick. So, let's say that we don't want this to round robin. And so what round robin is do you want it to, let's say we have another chest here. Okay? If we start putting items into this chest, round robin means that it's going to try to put equal items in each chest. But let's say we don't want that to happen. Let's say we want it to go directly to a chest. We can do that. Next thing we have is extract conditions. So always extracting, never extracting, or a redstone signal. And a redstone signal can be anything from a redstone block to a hopper, to a redstone torch to anything. So, next thing on the list we have is iron pipes. So iron pipes are real simple. It's 4 glass and an iron block. And what they allow you to do is they allow you to make one-way circuits. Let's go ahead and turn fly on. So, let's say that I have a chest here with another extraction pipe. So let's go ahead and pull some extraction pipes out of here. Okay, so let's say that we put some cobbled deep slate in here. But you notice how it's kind of going both ways, and we don't want that. So what a iron pipe allows you to do is allows you to create a one-way street. So if we go ahead and right-click it with our wrench, you'll notice that the little arrow changes. So now what this is doing is this is only allowing items this direction. The arrow is stopping it from going back that way. And we can go ahead and make it go this way, and we can make items go this way. Iron pipes are really cool. So, building off of iron pipes, let's go ahead and make a golden pipe. So it's the same recipe, 4 glass plus 1 gold, gets you a golden pipe. And what these allow you to do is, these allow you to configure items very extensively. So if we go ahead and right click it, you can see that we have this whole menu. And if you look on the pipe, you can see we have different arrows. So this allows you to not only set item filters, like maybe you only want stone in one direction and sand in another direction, like you're doing an auto sorter, but it also allows you to change the output direction, so which way items go. I should note that extraction pipes do have filters on them, and you can simply drag and drop items. So we can see that it'll pull out the cobbled deep slate. If we go ahead and replace this with an iron pipe, it'll go ahead and pull out the cobbled deep slate, but nothing else. So, next thing on the list is auto crafting pipes. These are simply 4 glass and a crafting table, and these are really cool. So what these allow us to do is we can create automatic crafters with pipes. So let's go ahead and put our chest here, And then let's get some iron. Give iron ingot. Let's do, I cannot type today. Let's do 100. So we're going to go ahead and need to put an extraction pipe down. And then let's put an auto crafter. Okay? And I did not mean to place that. So, with this, we can right click it and we can specify recipes inside of this. So let's go ahead and make iron blocks. So you'll see that nothing is coming in because we don't have any iron in this chest. So what we can do is we can actually specify only pull iron out of this chest. And now it's not going to pull anything else but the iron. And as you can see, as the iron goes in, when it hits 9, it will automatically craft an iron block. And then shove it out. Oh, they're going back in here. You know why they're going back in here? Because we don't have any pipes set up. So we need to go ahead and put an iron pipe here and say that we only want stuff to go the opposite direction. So let's go ahead and break this iron back down and see if this works. Oh, you can see we're crafting, and now we're getting iron in our chest. So that's kind of a way on how to use pipes with each other. The next thing we have is we have void pipes. So void pipes are really cool, and they do exactly what they say. They void items. Any items. So, let's go ahead and break our chest. Let's go ahead and put a void pipe down. And you notice that there's no filters on this. That is kind of scary, right? It is unless we have a golden pipe. So let's go ahead and get rid of our auto crafter here. And let's just use some ice. So, let's go and put all of our stuff inside of this pipe. We'll take these back out. And now we want to go ahead and pull everything into this void pipe. And as you can see, everything is getting voided. All of the items that go into this are lost. So, a couple examples with this is, with mob farms. So let's go ahead and give ourselves a chunk hopper. Okay. And then let's go ahead and add everything to the filter. And let's pull out items. And then we're going to need chest 1. And let's go ahead and set this to 16. So let's get a bunch of cobblestone. And you can see as I throw this cobble out, the chunk hopper is going to automatically pick it up. And then the pipes are going to automatically send it into the chest. And it doesn't matter. We're in this chunk. I throw items. They will automatically get picked up. And they will automatically go into our chest. And our chest is in a separate chunk. It does not matter. We can even run pipes into separate chunks. And now you can see if I put cobblestone over here, it's not going to get picked up because it's in a separate chunk. But everything in this chunk is getting picked up. So, couple really nice examples of this. If I go ahead and I go to warp, you can see that we have some examples set up. So our first example is a really simple OR gate. So basically it says if iron is coming out of here, go into this chest. If cobblestone is coming out of here, put it in this chest. Next thing we have is a massive auto crafter. Well, I say massive. Vanilla, this would be huge. But essentially, we're pulling iron ingots from these chests. We're putting them into an auto crafter. We're dumping them into a chest. And then we're getting rid of them because iron is free on our server. The next thing we have is a simple auto sorter. So, rather than having massive amounts of hoppers and insane lag, you can do it with this. So all this is you put your items inside of here, and then it automatically gets sorted into each of these chests. Next thing we have is a pretty big run of ice pipes. So you can see that items are moving really fast over quite a big distance. And if you was to do this in vanilla, this would be quite a few hoppers. The next thing we have is a maxed out auto pickup item transfer system. So what this does, if we go ahead and go into creative and I get some items, any items that are in this chunk hopper automatically picks them up. They go inside of our chest, and then they're automatically sorted through each of these chests, and then any extra is voided. For instance, this would be really good if you had a mob farm in this chunk. You could set up something like this very simply. Here you can see that pipes do work vertically, and they also work on top of chests. So, let's say that you want to make your base look a little better, and you don't want to see all of these pipes. What you can do is you can take any block in the game and simply place it on a pipe, and you can hide it. Okay? Sand gets a little weird, so does gravel with the textures, but grass and other blocks should work. If there's an issue, just let us know and we can try to fix the blocks. But now you're saying, well, I can't see my pipes. How do I know if they're working? Well, simple enough. Take your wrench, crouch, right click, and it'll show you all the pipes for 5 seconds. And you can see there's even a little timer. I should note, pipes are invisible. You can walk through them. If you put a block on them, this is now a physical block you can interact with. So you can build on top of it. You can put item frames on it, like so. You can do armor stands. So really, you can kind of hide pipes however you want. And if you want to get rid of your pipe covers, all you do is you break the block with the corresponding tool, and the pipes will appear. So, hopefully that explains everything you guys want to know about transport pipes. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in staff help. The admins will be more than happy to help you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.